I want to talk about how insurance companies treat physical therapist notes. And I think it's better to understand the potential issues by using the example of somebody who has chronic pain, right? If somebody has chronic pain, whether they've had surgery or not, say chronic lower back pain, chances are their doctor is going to refer them to a physical therapist, right? And so when they go to the physical therapist, one of the things we've seen over the years is that the therapists tend to keep very detailed notes on range of motion, pain levels. They establish goals that they want to meet during therapy. And then after that initial evaluation, the therapist continues to keep detailed notes. Okay, so those notes obviously can be very helpful in helping to establish that someone has high levels of pain, limited range of motion, perhaps not meeting their goals. In other words, they're disabled, right? And so you can see how important a physical therapist notes can be in substantiating a disability claim. The flip side of this, which is really what I wanted to point out today, is what we've seen insurance companies do is they're looking at the physical therapist notes and they are misinterpreting certain information. And as an example, sometimes the therapist notes will reflect improvement or patient able to meet goals today, things like that. So when the insurance companies find language like that, they tend to latch on to it, ignoring other parts of the therapist notes that would support disability and latching on to these very few vague references about how the person was doing perhaps that day, that point in time. And so it becomes crucially important to anybody who has a disability claim to understand that the therapist notes can be manipulated in that way by the insurance company. And that's something that we've been having to deal with over the last 20 odd years in handling disability insurance claims. And by working closely with our clients and their therapists, we've been able to take the therapist notes and get more support from the therapist to show that actually our client is disabled.